The southern region of Israel is preparing for the possibility of the war continuing if Hamas does not release hostages by President Trump and Prime Minister Netanyahu's deadline. ILTV's Shosh Bedrosian is in Kibbutz Magen near the border of Gaza with more details. Shosh?
Well, Emily, to put it into perspective for our viewers watching right now, I'm about 3.5 kilometers from the border of Gaza. For so many people that live in this area, they feel as if they are so close yet so far away from where some of these hostages are being held. Of course, with what Hamas recently said about delaying the upcoming hostage release, it could put these hostages in jeopardy, but also return fighting to the Gaza Strip. The IDF says it's raised its level of alert and canceled leave for combat soldiers and other essential units in the Southern Command after Hamas's announcement. They also say they're significantly bolstering forces to carry out defensive missions on the Gaza border. Although the ceasefire is still ongoing despite Hamas not wanting to release hostages on Saturday, the IDF says the Air Force struck a drone and 2 terrorists after it crossed into Israeli territory. The IDF says they've recently identified several attempts to smuggle weapons into Gaza using drones and have foiled several plans already. The main concern is what the future of this war might look like if the ceasefire doesn't hold on Saturday. Prime Minister Netanyahu vows to return to intense fighting if Hamas doesn't release the hostages on Saturday by noon, echoing President Trump's strong remarks that, quote, all hostages need to be released at that deadline. It's unclear at this time if Hamas will eventually release the hostages on Saturday with all of this mounting pressure. And the deputy mayor of the Eshkol region in the south says forces on the border might be increasing, but they have one focus.
You know, we've been living with uncertainty for the last year and a half, and the war has been going on, and now there's a ceasefire. And the thing that I think is most important for the Eshkol Regional Council and the community is bringing the hostages back home. That's our main effort. That's the main thing. And the Regional Council is like a big family.
With the release of these 3 male hostages, we're learning that there are signs of life from 7 different hostages that are still in Hamas captivity. Only one of them that we've heard is alive, is said to be released in this first phase of the deal. Emily?